Destiny set up. Is oh dear. Oh, I never noticed. It's a shame you can't really do anything with this. Oh well. So a couple of days ago, I said I was thinking I would do a stream of a Genshin Impact Hangouts, and I don't have anything else to do right now, so I'm thinking I might as well do them now. We just confirmed that the banners, the 4 stars on Zhongli's banner are as were leaked, which is quite unfortunate because it's Sayu and Noelle, and I don't know anything about Sayu. As far as I'm aware, he's a 4-star Gene, and I have not used Gene in months. But also, I never built Gene. Gene was my second 5-star character, I think. But yeah, I never really used her at all. She was just a placeholder. I only ever used her in my second team on Spiral Abyss, just so I had a healer on both teams. But the moment I got a second healer, she's never been used again. But I would be interested in using her at some point, because I believe she's decently strong. I hate the flute. The weapon banner also kind of seems to not be very good. I mean, there's a sacrificial fragments, I think. What was it? It's like sacrificial sword. I don't really recognise weapons. I can't really tell them off by look. Yeah. Yeah, weapon banner doesn't look particularly great. I think it might have Zhongli and Child's signature weapons. I've never wished on weapon banner before, so yeah. Sayu, as far as I'm aware, is like an Animo DPS with a little bit of healing. Fuck, did I drink Hatsi already? Animo DPS with a little bit of healing, and Femine, I believe, is like a cryo and physical DPS. So he's kind of like Eula, but a 4-star Eula, I think. So I'm probably not going to like him, but I'll add him to a collection anyway. I mean, each 4-star character gives you extra summons and primo gems from the teapot. Can you not try to eat the wires, please? Definitely don't eat that wire. Yeah, I have other stuff to do today, so I don't know how long this is going to be. And if I don't like doing these, so I've never done a Hangout event before. I don't really know what they're like. So if I don't like them, then I do have something else, which I want to stream. Which I will be streaming regardless at some point, but it just depends if it's before or after the Hangouts. I don't know how long they are. I've heard that you can need a guide to get them. I know that there's like you can get up to 80 primo gems from each of them, which is more than a story quest gives you, which is decent. They also give you talent books and XP books and element crystals and food. So you actually give quite a wide range of stuff, which is nice. Yeah, what was I going on about? Yeah, and the other 4-star is Noelle. And I do want to use Noelle, because of course Noelle is, what, the 3rd character you get in the game? Traveller, and then you get Amber, and you should get Noelle before any other character, if you're paying attention to the UI. Because right after you unlock the quests for Kaya and Lisa, you also unlock wishing, and the game immediately gives you enough wishes to get Noelle, guaranteed, for free. And so, Noelle should be the 3rd character you ever get. And, I mean, the White Blind weapon here also seems like it would be a decent weapon for her as well. She would like she really like the perk, because it increases attack and defense boosts Noelle's attack with her burst. and it also boosts her healing. So this is basically like a perfect weapon for Noelle, really. I even already pretty much have an artifact set for her. Not a bad one. There's actually some decent stats. But of course Noelle is problematic. She's not a very strong character, and she's Geo. She has no elemental particle generation in her kit. The only way to generate particles with her is to, when you activate Breastplate, if you hit an enemy, if you're standing right next to an enemy, when you cast it, it will damage them and it'll give you a couple of particles. That's once every 24 seconds. So it is awful. So you'd have to run her with another Geo character. So either Albedo or Zhongli. No point in running Itto with her, because Itto is literally just a better Noelle, pretty much. So I have to go in a moment to take someone out of the oven. Yeah, so I want to build Noelle, but not until I have Albedo. So it's going to be a long time, and so I'm not going to need those constellations. I'd much rather get Xingqiu. I'll be right back. Yeah, because I have a sudden desire to build Xingqiu. I brought him up to level 50 yesterday. I have my really good Yalan build. I don't know how really good it is, but it's solid. HP is a good primary stat, and you've got crit rate there, so that's one desirable substat. Attack isn't really good on Yalan. HP flat isn't great. I'd rather get crit, but it's not bad. Certainly better than some other possible stats. Unfortunately, we did get some defense rolls on this, but this is an okay artifact. This is the best artifact on my entire account. A 36 crit value, which as far as I'm aware is really impressive, as well as an extra 15% crit rate, and a little bit of attack flat, just to round it out. Hydro damage bonus artifact, it has 2 desirable substats, as well as HP flat, which isn't bad. I'd rather HP percent, but HP flat, I'll take what I can get. This is possible. Oh yeah, I got this artifact from Nahida earlier, which is a decent start on my rebuilding of her. Unfortunately, not a lot of crit rate, but pretty nice crit damage. I mean, what is that? That's a crit value of about 30. That's pretty good. Plus 54 elemental mastery in attack. And this is also an okay artifact. Unfortunately, we got to roll into defense. Which is a circlet. Is this a circlet? Yes, it is. So yeah, this might be better to be crit rate instead of HP. Crit rate or crit damage. But it's HP right now. I'm okay with that. I like to put. I mean, I've only recently been really invested in crit rates. Of course, I don't like RNG stats. In like Warframe, it's way easier to build for crit rate and stuff. Here's fucking gadgetified. In Warframe, you just put on a point strike or a critical delay, and you're all good for crit. Yeah, my alarm build is decent, because I'd like to build Xingqiu at some point as well, but I don't need him right now. I'm surprised, he already has 171% energy recharge. Sacrificial Sword has a lot of energy recharge. It is a lot, I didn't realise how much it would be, because Sacrificial Bow is pretty trash on energy recharge. Because he already has 34 out of that. And I've managed to give him a little emblem set. This is a pretty good. Yeah, this is a pretty good feather. Actually, is this better than the one Yelan has? It has a little bit more crit rate. Also, it's currently unleveled. But it doesn't have HP. Comparatively, this is probably actually going to be a better artifact. I mean, Yelan benefits from HP flat, HP percent, and the crit rate. Xingqiu benefits from the attack, the energy recharge, and the crit rate. If you replace the defense with if you replace the defense or the HP flat on Yelan with energy recharge, it would be about as good. But comparatively, this artifact is actually better for Xingqiu. So that's interesting. Yeah, I managed to already get him some decent stats, I think. But this is a HP artifact, so yeah, still some farming to go, definitely. But I got fairly lucky here. Is there anything better to go in this stat slot? Oh yeah, energy recharge, yeah. Xingqiu wants energy recharge more than Yelan, I think. First of all, his burst costs a little bit more. And his elemental skill has a 21-second cooldown, so I don't think he generates nearly as much energy particles. But that's something his constellations help out with. They increase the duration of his burst, and also by proxy lowers cooldown. Damage boost, and all this. Generates extra energy as well. Now, the thing is, I know that wishing for a Constellation 6 4-star is a massive trap. It actually takes, like, what, 400 wishes or something, mathematically speaking. I mean, I managed to get Lynette C6, which I was pretty lucky with this mana. I did lose my first 50-50 and got catching out of it. So I was pretty happy about that. I'd like to get the same luck with Xingqiu's banner whenever he pops up. But I'm a little bit scared that he's overdue to pop up. He should pop up any banner now. And that's unfortunate because I'm probably going to have to wait and skip a couple banners for A. So I was really hoping he would be on Zhongli's banner, but he won't. So. But it's fine, because I don't need him yet. So I already have Yelan, and right now I only need one of them. So it's okay. Anyway, I think that's enough talking. So these Hangouts here. So I've unlocked a lot of them. We're only missing what, 3? Yeah. So, let's go with Barbers. Or you can view the rewards as well. So there's one for each ending, I think. Yeah. So you get 60 primos for getting each of the endings. And also, once you get all endings, you get an achievement which gives you another 20 primos. Yeah, let's go.
I sure hope Sister Barbara is okay. Sister Barbara said that she was going out to pick some herbs earlier, but I'm afraid that she has yet to return. Perhaps I should report the matter to the Knights of Favonius. You? Well, I guess as the honorary knight, you may very well be a good fit for the task. Not to mention, it would save me the trouble of reporting the matter to the Knights. All right, I'll leave it to you. Before Sister Barbara departed, she said that she was headed to Wolvendom to pick some herbs. You could start by looking for her there.
Surprise!
This move is optimal as fuck. Oh dear, we're gonna be able to take screenshots. Let's just get in it.
How strange. I can't seem to find any. Oh, it's you. What are you doing here? Is something the matter? Oh, I see. No need to worry. There hasn't been any sign of danger. I'm just here to gather some red wolfhook berries, that's all. But the strange thing is, there should be lots of them here. And I can't seem to find any. Well, anyway, no need to worry about me. I'll just have another look around here, and if I can't find any, I'll just...
I actually got Barbara C5 on the current banner as well, and also Bennett fucking C7 now. The last time I ran Spiralbisque, I've been running Barbara ever since I got her. Unfortunately, my main gameplay, she was replaced by Kokomi, but I still use her in the Abyss, and now, the next time Abyss rolls around, well, like tomorrow, I'm gonna have C5 Barbara, previously 0 constellations, and there's some decent improvements for her constellations. It's a shame I don't have C6, but I'm thinking maybe I'll buy it when it comes around in December. But I also want to buy Youngling's C4 and Fischl's all of her constellations. And unfortunately they're both in January and July. So I probably won't, I'll probably just have to save for them.
Miss Barbara? She's not here either.
Huh? Oh, somebody seems to be coming this way. Oh, I'm sorry, but please just keep quiet, okay? Don't let them find us. Because... well, just because. All right then. Let's head this way.
Alright.
Shh. Keep your voice down. We mustn't let that person find us here. Oh, this should be a good spot. Let's wait here for a while. Well, it's a little embarrassing to say, but in Mondstadt, I often perform songs for people. Because it's been so well received, the other sisters have started encouraging me to perform across Teyvat. Now, more and more people are showing up to hear me perform. I'm happy to see such turnouts, don't get me wrong. But now, people always stop me on the street when I go shopping or when I go out for personal matters. I know that all they want is to get my autograph or to ask me how I'm doing, which isn't a bad thing. And I'm very thankful for all my fans, but there are simply too many of them. I always do my best to fulfill their requests and not let them down. But sometimes I feel that I just don't have the strength to do so. Even when I'm in the church, people will still come hoping to greet me. I'm constantly in a state of tension no matter where I go.
Actually, I wanted to check how long each of these takes. Probably about like 5 minutes in. So, okay.
The reason I came here was not only to find wolf hooks for making Tunner's cough medicine, but also to have some quiet time alone. Do you understand that feeling? To sit peacefully and not think about anything? Just by yourself? It's simply the feeling of relaxation. It's been far too long since I've had that feeling. Before I knew it, I was out here all day and forgot to return to the city. Oh yes, there are plenty of the normal variety, but I'm looking for red wolf hooks. No matter how hard I look, I can't seem to find any. I clearly remember that they always grow here. I guess that's all we can do for now. Although it certainly isn't nice to treat someone that way. But today, I simply wish to keep to myself. What? Huh? What do you mean? You... I'm sorry. I think we should go. Yes, it's time to go.
Oh. I didn't mean anything by it. Oh. Oh, that's not even an ending?
Entering standby mode.
Oh, that wasn't even... Oh, okay.
Disturbs me.
Oh, I'll skip through the dialogue and stuff.
Shh. Keep your voice. Oh, this should be... Well, in Mondstadt, I'm happy. I know that, and I always do, but even when I'm... The reason I can't... Do you understand? It's been far... Oh, yes. I guess that's... My family? Well, my father left on an expedition together with Grandmaster Varka and has yet to return. And as for the other person I can call family, well, she doesn't have much time to look after me. And besides, I'm more than capable of taking care of myself, so there's no need for me to bother her. That's right, the Grandmaster of the Knights of Favonius. I'm sure you've heard his name mentioned before. Seamus Pegg, the Cardinal of Daybreak and the Seneschal of the Church of Favonius. That's my father. But it's been some time since I last saw him. And I'm still uncertain of when Grandmaster Varka's expedition will finally be finished. I don't know. My father only briefly mentioned the matter to me before he set off. He also turned over all his responsibilities in the church to Cardinal Calvin. Cardinal Calvin has been taking care of various matters since the departure of my father and Grandmaster Varka. He's so busy that he seldom ever leaves his room. Even the other sisters in the church rarely ever see him. The only time I've seen him recently was when the Holy Lyre de Hermel was stolen. He went to the Knights of Favonius in such a hurry that he hadn't even fastened all the buttons on his garments. Speaking of which, you still remember that day, right? You recovered the Holy Lyre de Hermel together with that bard and Jean. I mean, the acting Grand Master. Oh, I was shocked to see the Holy Lyre de Hermel in such a condition. Thank the heavens that the bard was able to mend it. We'd never hear the end of it from Cardinal Calvin if something were to ever happen to the Holy Lyre de Hermel. Huh? What do you two seem so nervous about? There's nothing wrong with the Holy Lyre de Hermel, is there? Well, anyway, at least the Holy Lyre de Hermel is fixed. Never mind the lyre for now. I think that person should be long gone, and I still need to pick those wolf hooks. I can't seem to find any of the red variety anywhere. Oh, your help would be much appreciated. Let's search the nearby area. I'm sure we'll find some in no time. Strange. I'm almost certain I've seen lots of red wolf hooks growing here before.
Take it easy.
Oh, these must be the red wolfhook berries that Barbara is looking for. Let's gather some and bring them back to her.
Take it easy.
Oh, were you able to find some red wolfhook berries? Let me have a look. Yep, that should be enough. But it's still strange. I know for sure that I've seen lots of red wolf hooks growing here before. I wonder if someone had already gathered them all. Well, never mind. Thankfully, the berries you gathered should be just enough. Let's go! Glad we finally made it out of there. The Wolvendom Forest is a nice getaway to be alone for a while, but there's not much sunlight. If you stay in there for too long, you can't help but start feeling a little gloomy. A little sunlight always helps keep your spirits up. Yes. Now that we're here, I'd like to go to Dawn Winery and check on Tunner's condition. I've told him before that he should take it easy and rest for a while, but he never seems to listen. He even told me not to let Guy know anything about it. I'd like to check on him before going back and deciding which medicine I'll need to make. Would it be possible to, well, you know, ask for your help again? If you could go back and report to Sister Victoria while I check on Tunner, oh, that would be a big help. She's most certainly worried about me after being away so long. And besides, there's a lot of matters I still need to take care of back at the cathedral. It would be better if I let her know the situation. Oh, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it.
You're back again. If you're looking for Sister Barbara, she's yet to return. Oh, I see. Thank Barbados that she's all right. But it sounds like she won't be back anytime soon. Perhaps I'll have to pass her responsibilities in the cathedral to someone else. Oh, well, that's most kind of you. I certainly wouldn't want to trouble you. Let me think for a moment. Ah, yes, you could help tidy up around the cathedral a bit. People tend to bring dust in as they come into the cathedral, so the floor is often quite dirty. Cleaning and the like have always been Sister Barbara's responsibility. So the moment she's gone, everything starts getting dirty. Yes, that's right. She always said that she could handle it herself and that there's no need to ask anyone else to help her. But she does often appear quite exhausted after she's finished with the cleaning. To be honest, I'm most surprised that you are willing to help, or rather that Barbara is willing to let you help. However, this would help to lighten her burden. Anyway, I'll let you handle the cleaning for now, Honorary Knight.
Over here! Surprise! Well, that should just about do it for the cleaning. Could Barbara really do this all? Sister Victoria told me you already helped tidy up the cathedral. Thank you so much! I just returned a short while ago. I can't thank you enough for how much you've helped me today, both here in the cathedral and back in Wolvendom. You must be thirsty after so much work, no? How about I treat you to a drink? Oh, I've just remembered that the Cat's Tail is promoting a special drink recently. Miss Margaret said that the name of the drink is Fantastic Summer Serendipity Coral Sparkling Tea. She also mentioned that it's her secret weapon to beating Angel's share in drink sales. Word is that the drink's pretty good, but there's always a line to get it. We'll probably have to wait if we want some. If you'd rather not stand in line, I could make you a glass of my very own chili brew. Which would you like to drink? Coming right up. But I should warn you, the flavor is quite unique. I'm not sure how you'll handle it. Alright, let me think. To make this drink, we'll need some fresh Jueyun chilies and sweet flowers. The key to a good batch of chili brew is not the quantity of ingredients, but the quality of ingredients. I know where to gather fresh Jueyun chilies, but sweet flowers might be a bit tricky. Though they're easy to find, high-quality sweet flowers are few and far between. Oh, why don't we split up to search for ingredients? Once we've found the ingredients we need, we can meet up just south of the Whispering Woods. Oh, you really think so? Okay then. With the Honorary Knight by my side, I can gather ingredients without a care in the world. Oh, and by the way, even though I've already requested a half-day's leave from Sister Victoria, she always insists that I still give her my itinerary for any trips I take. We should go check in with Sister Victoria first. We could say... we're going out to gather some herbs.
Anything the Knight can do for you.
Oh, Sister Barbara, is something the matter?
I'd like to go to the Whispering Woods to pick some herbs. It shouldn't take long.
Oh? But didn't you just submit a request for half a day's leave to see a friend? Now you suddenly intend to go herb picking? I thought you would take a rest today. Still, you may do as you please with your plans. I won't interfere. But the Whispering Woods are quite a distance away. Perhaps you should request...
With the Honorary Knight by my side, I'm sure everything will be just fine.
Thank you for informing me. I've noted down your plans. Please do come back soon.
Thank you. All right, we're good to go. Let's head out. Surprise! Here we are! The sweet flowers growing here are some of the highest quality. I often pick them here, but why are there so many monsters around? Let's take care of them first. Then we can look for sweet flowers in the vicinity.
Quietly now.
Get him!
Time to go.
I guess that takes care of them. You truly are the honorary knight. You barely broke a sweat. Oh, stop right there. Looks like you hurt yourself on your arm there. No, no, no. Even a graze can turn into a wound of unimaginable evil if you let it. Wait just a second. I'll have it healed in no time. That should do it. Okay. Let's have a look for these sweet flowers.
Hello there. Excuse me, but
Yes, I am. Are you all right?
praise the Archons. I'm a hunter from Springvale. I was lucky to have escaped, but please, won't you heal me? Leader. Look here. Aren't these monster How can you be so heartless? It's no wonder looking. Sister Deaconess.
Yes, I will heal you. Oh, his wounds look difficult to heal. Oh, okay. But I should heal him first.
Wait a minute. You know, Sister Deaconess, I should be going. I won't be. But we're done here. No? Is there a problem? What's your problem? You're not making any sense. You think I'm afraid of you? If you want to catch me.
Gotcha.
Go, go, Baron!
Busted.
Fine, you caught me. Like I said, I'm already leaving.
Thank you. I had a look at his wounds. I think he really did need healing, even if he was a treasure hoarder. Still, I'm sure you made the right decision. If he did have some ulterior motive, we might have fallen into a trap. Whatever the case, if he does have others lurking about, we're probably still in danger. We should go back to Mondstadt. It looks like chili brew isn't in the cards this time. I'll have to get around to making one for you next time. I'm heading back to Mondstadt. You should come as well. Don't spend too long out here.
Alrighty, that took like 20 minutes, 25 minutes for one ending. So yeah, this is gonna take a decent while, so I don't know how many of these I'll actually do.
Here we are! The sweet flowers growing here are some of the highest quality. I often pick them here, but why are there so many monsters around? Let's take care of them first. Then we can look for sweet flowers in the vicinity.
Quietly now. Take it easy.
I guess that takes care of them. More than a few monsters, but you made it look easy. Oh, stop right there. Looks like... No. Wait just a That should do it.
Hello there.
Yep.
Bracy, I'm a hunter from... I was lucky to have escaped, but please, won't you heal me? Forest boar, look here. Aren't these How can you... It's no... Sister Deacon...
Yes. Oh. Okay. I'm going to look for some small lamp grass in the area. Please stay with him, and make sure no monsters get to him.
You... Fine, heartless adventurer. I'll stay hidden, Sister Deaconess, but please be back soon. I beg of you.
We'll be back soon. Don't worry. Don't look so serious. I know what you're thinking. I've heard a lot about the criminal methods of the treasure hoarders around Mondstadt. Usually, if I come across a person like this, I'd simply ask them to seek help from somebody at the church. But this fellow is in serious condition. He needs urgent healing. After all, I've got an honorary knight at my side to protect me, right? Let's gather the small lamp grass and head back so we can heal him. Over here! Step on up!
Sister Deaconess,
This should do the trick. Hold on a moment.
You adventurers really are jumpy these days.
All right, that should do it. But just to be safe, you should probably pay a visit to the church.
No need. I should be able to recover by myself. Sister Deaconess, why weren't you suspicious of me? Surely you've heard about the treasure hoarders feigning injury by the roadside, begging for healing to get close to and that's just one of their methods, weren't you?
It crossed my mind.
And yet, why did you...
Oh, the fact was you needed healing, right? And you hadn't done anything wrong. You just asked me for help. Whatever your true identity. In my eyes, you were merely a person in need of healing.
Sister Deaconess, the truth is, I am a treasure hoarder, but I ran into a group of monsters. But travelers all kept their distance. I can't thank you enough for healing me. I feel strong enough to carry on now. I won't trouble you anymore.
Oh. Well, the best thing would be for you to come back to Mondstadt with us. The church can help with your treatment. You're not fully healed yet.
Now I almost feel bad.
Please, I've taken up enough of your time. Oh, these are for you. I'm afraid I have nothing of value to give, but I picked these sweet flowers from nearby. Take them, as thanks for healing me. I will remember your kindness. In the future, if you have any trouble with treasure hoarders, just mention my name, Uwe. I guarantee they won't dare touch the hem of your jacket. I must go. Farewell.
What a strange character. But I hope his wounds will be okay. At least we got a hold of some sweet flowers. We were running out of time for me to whip you up some chili brew. Oh, wow! This is a great batch! That's everything we need. It's getting late. Let's get back to Mondstadt. Over here! Well, we're back. That was pretty tiring. I'm a deaconess. Healing the wounded is something I must do. Besides, I have a vision. Even if you did try anything, I'd have been able to handle it. Not to mention, I had the honorary knight with me. If there'd been any danger, you would definitely have protected me, right? If I was alone... Well, for a vision bearer, I'm more adept at healing. If there were too many enemies, I guess I would have been defeated after a while. However, because I would have been alone, I wouldn't have risked an ambush by stopping to heal him myself. I would have just left some herbs with him instead. I'm good at remembering self-defense tactics like that. After all, as Sister Victoria always says, don't go around healing people in the wild. Then again, what's the point of having a vision if I can't stretch the rules once in a while? Oh, the chili brew! It shouldn't take long to make. Why don't you wait for me in the garden next to the Adventurers Guild? I'll bring it straight over when it's ready.
Surprise! Step on up!
Sorry for the delay. The chili brew's ready. Why don't we drink these here? Here. This one is for you. Let me know what you think. Really? Is the flavor okay for you? I was worried you might not like it. Well, I like chili brew because... actually, it's a little embarrassing. At first, I drank chili brew just to keep me awake. When I first began singing practice, I had to get up early every day. After practice, I would go to work at the church to take care of official matters. But because I was getting up so early, my singing wasn't getting any better. Sometimes I'd be half asleep singing the wrong lyrics. It was a disaster. I went to people for advice on how to stay awake. They had all kinds of methods. Running, chewing mint. One adventurer even told me that they'd fight slimes to stave off sleep. None of those ideas worked for me. They were too time-consuming. By the time I started to feel awake, there was hardly any time left for practice. That was until I started chewing Julian chilies. That's what Sarah said. She told me not to chew them, but to use the Julian chilies to make some kind of drink, something milder in flavor. Using sweet flowers to temper the flavor was also her idea. That's when I started using this new and improved chili brew method. After a while, I actually started to enjoy the flavor. Whenever I drank it, the spiciness would always push me to work harder. I don't know what to say. My determination is nothing compared to yours. I heard Amber say that you're traveling far and wide looking for your sibling. Is that true? Oh, the things you faced, and those yet to come, are more difficult than a few bad songs. Even if I can't assist you in other ways, when it comes to healing, you can count on me. No matter the wound, I will help you recover. Oh, have I said too much? Sorry, I'm not used to taking a break. I keep boring you to death. It's not often I get so much freedom. Let's just take our time and drink our drinks. Tomorrow, it's back to chasing our dreams with hard work. I hope our dreams can come true in the end.
Also, these are really cool. I like you get splash screens and we can save them.
Sister Victoria told me you all. You must be thirsty. Oh, Miss Margaret, she also. Where it is, if you'd rather. Which would you like to drink? Yeah, it does sound amazing. I'm not sure how Margaret came up with such a name, but I have heard that the drink is quite popular now. There's even a line of people waiting to purchase it every day. If you'd like to get one, we should head over to the Cat's Tail as quickly as we can. However, even though I've already requested a half-day of leave from Sister Victoria, she's still... With so many people trying to get in on the newest Cat's Tail offering, I'm worried we'll have to wait for ages if we get there too late. Oh, I've got it! Why don't you help me check in with Sister Victoria while I get in line at the Cat's Tail? That would save us some time. What do you think? It's settled then. Let's meet up at the entrance to the Cat's Tail. It'll be fine. I'll just tell them that today is my day off. I'm sure they'll understand. Let's get going then. See you at the Cat's Tail.
Yes, my child? Oh, yes. I must say, but that's beside the point. Oh? Then you must be the friend. Seeing as you're the... Well, then please take good care of Sister... Well, as you may already know, although the citizens... If they appear while she is working here at the... But if she's approached by fans during her time off... And not to mention, she's too... kind. So with that in mind, we thought we'd have Sister Barbara always tell us where she'd be. Just my hope...
Thank you for all your support. Please, one at a time.
Barbara-sama, I never expected I would have a chance to meet you here today. Are you here attending to matters for the church?
I guess you could say that.
Barbara-sama, may I get your... my daughter Ellen is a big fan of yours.
Oh, is that so? All right, just one moment.
Oh gosh, Barbara-sama, I love your style. Please tell me how I can be more like you.
Really? Well, I'm still learning and growing myself. I guess all I can say is, do your best every day.
Oh, Barbara-sama!
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 Oh, my...
Please, Barbara-sama, teach me your... Sure. Consider it to others. Official business. Oh, yes. You're right. Barbara-sama and the honorary...
Barbara-sama, can I get... Wait, Oh, is that right? Well then,
Oh, Barbara-sama, you're so hardworking. If I put in a... You must be the honorary nut... oh...
Huh? Where did everybody... The lowdown? You mean you persuaded them to leave for now? I understand everybody's enthusiasm, but the longer I stay here, the more people will gather. It's always been that way. I just don't know how to turn them away. In the end, the Knights of Favonius always have to come and restore order. If only I had your way with words. Here. It's the fantastic summer serendipity coral sparkling tea you wanted. I ordered this one especially for you. I hardly ever get a day off. Why don't we take a stroll outside the city together and finish our drinks? It's nice to finally relax for a while. Thanks for accompanying me. Come to think of it, this is the first time we've gone for a walk together. When I heard you received the title of Honorary Knight, I thought you'd turn out to be more of a solemn character. But now that I've met you, I can't quite believe it. I never thought... Oh, I hope I'm not offending you. What I mean is, for someone as young as you to achieve the title of Honorary Knight, it's amazing. Jean must really believe in you to grant you this title. I hope I can be as great as you one day, so I can help everybody around me too. But for now, all I can do is sing. So sorry. Always thinking about myself. We've walked a long way. Why don't we take a break up ahead? It looks so peaceful here. Nobody's passing through except us. Let's rest for a while. I'm so used to it by now, but thanks for wanting to intervene. Usually, the Knights of Favonius end up arriving to restore order. Then someone from the church comes to escort me away. It's happened so many times already, I don't really notice it anymore. Of course. More than a little, to say the least. But exhaustion for the sake of not letting everybody down is okay. Thank you. It's been a long time since I've had such a long conversation, and it's all me complaining. Oh, thanks for listening. The support of an honorary knight goes a long way. So, we've still not finished our drinks. Let's finish them off while we're here. We can rest today, but it's back to the grindstone tomorrow.
So what's this? And also, why is there like a heart system? Because nothing's happened to that.
Over here!
Sister Victoria told me I just returned. You must be Oh, Miss Margaret. She also... Word is that if you'd rather not... Which would you like to drink? Coming right up. All right, the key to a good... I know where to... Oh. All right. I'll head to the Whispering Woods to gather sweet flowers while you go search for Julian chilies around Stone Gate. Oh, and by the way, even though I've already requested a half-day's leave from Sister Victoria, she always insists that I still give her my itinerary. While I head over to the Whispering Woods, could you please check in with Sister Victoria and let her know where I will be?
Yes, my child? Oh, I'm sure Sister Barbara has her I trust she will be in well, as you may, although the city, if they appear, but if she's approached and not, so with that in mind, my hope.
follow the wind.
Stefana! Surprise!
Yeah.
Over there! Try it! These are fresh, all right. Paimon can feel the spiciness just by holding them. Let's go to the Whispering Woods and find Barbara.
Stefana!
This seems like the right place, but Barbara isn't here. Well, let's wait here a while. She'll probably be back soon. It's been ages. She said she wanted to go to the... She's not here either. Where the heck is she already? Let's look further up ahead. Wait, that's Barbara. Why is she hiding? Let's see what's going on. How did you two... Quickly, this way. Try not to make a sound. Oh, I'm so sorry. I ran into something unexpected. Oh, there's no heading back now. Long story short, I was picking sweet flowers and suddenly a group of treasure hoarders appeared. They'd seized a merchant of some kind and were pushing her around. It sounded like they were demanding money from her. I took cover right away, but I've been trailing them ever since. I guess they were too caught up with the merchant to notice me. I followed them this far, but it seemed like they knew somebody was following them, so I didn't go any further. I thought of getting the knights involved, but I was worried it would take too long. What if the treasure hoarders did something terrible while I was gone? I was trying to think of some way of rescuing the merchant when you showed up. So, Honorary Knight, maybe you could, Yay! I'll leave it to you, Honorary Knight. I'll handle the aftercare.
Who dares enter our territory?
Release your hostage immediately!
So you want to play the hero? Porters, seize the girl.
What the fuck was that people with?
Let's see if this idiot Wither dares make a move.
Oh no! They're going after Barbara! We've gotta... Don't worry about me. I'm a vision bearer after all. I'll handle these guys. You go rescue the merchant.
She's got a vision. Boss, what should we do?
What are you scared of? She's just a girl, so what if she's got a vision? There are more of us. Quit stalling and get her!
Picked the wrong test subject.
Thank you. I can't express my gratitude. I'm a merchant from Liyue. I was on my way to Mondstadt.
I had no idea there were treasure hoarders on the road. They seized me and brought me here. If it weren't for you, gods know what would have happened to me. Oh, please allow me to repay your kindness. The treasure hoarders already made off with most of my things, but let me see here. So there are still a few bottles of chili brew, a few sweet flowers, and here's some more.
No, we don't need a reward. Rescuing those in need is only natural. Besides, I'm the deaconess of the Church of Favonius, and this is the Knights of Favonius Honorary Knight. As a visitor from Liyue, we have a duty to guard your safety.
I won't hear of it. You rescued me. It's only right that your kindness is repaid. I'm afraid I have nothing of great value to offer, but please choose what you like.
Okay. I just don't know what to choose. Liyue chili brew might be delicious, but with those sweet flowers, I'd have enough ingredients to make my own. I know. You have way more adventuring experience than me. You'll be better at this. You choose. What do you think is the most fitting reward?
Yes, adventurers are savvy when it comes to rewards. What'll it be? Liyue's famous chili brew, sweet flowers, or Mora? Really? Sweet flowers and a chili brew? I guess it's all chili brew at the end of the day, but the Mondstadt version sure sounds interesting. Sweet flowers it is. These are an excellent batch. Thanks again for your help. I better get moving.
These sweet flowers look fantastic. And now we've finally got all the ingredients we need for the chili brew. Let's get back to Mondstadt. When we're inside the city, why don't you wait for me in the garden next to the Adventurers Guild? When the chili brew is ready, I'll bring it straight over.
My friends just messaged me. They want to do stuff. Let me check. How many wishes do I have? I have 116 wishes in Primos. 8 in Star Glitter. And I have 41 pity right now, I think. And actually, yeah, how's that round out? So it's the 124, 155, and it'll hit. This doesn't seem to add up. I'd previously calculated I should have 173 by the time Zhongli's banner comes out. 5 days. The 5 days, so I'll gain 10 more. And then... So 116 plus 8, 124, plus 41, 155, plus 10, that's 165. I already calculated I should have 173. What's going on? Or did I miscount pity? No, because I had 37 pity and then I used 4 wishes yesterday to get the Barbara C5. So yeah, 41 pity, 49, 165, 100... Yeah, I can do basic maths, yeah, 165, 170. Where the... I would have thought I'd have 3 wishes more than that. Especially since the other day I actually earned a whole wish from scooping up. I've truly 100%ed Sumeru. The other day I went through the remainder of Sumeru and I picked up every single last remaining chest, I believe. I mean, I covered the entire map and I cannot find another area where my treasure compass activates. So I believe I have every single chest in Sumeru. And that That earned me a whole wish doing that. But yeah, this is weird. The maths doesn't add up. And I sure shit didn't spend my primos on fucking resin. Can I check my history again? Right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41. See, that's definitely correct. I came here to craft that.
Sorry for the delay. The chili brew's ready. Why don't we drink these here? Here. This one is for you. Let me know what you think. Really? I was worried you might not like it. Now that you... Well, at first, when I first began singing...
Oh, don't tell me this is the same ending.
Because I went to people... None of those I...
It's better count as a
That
separate
was.
thing.
Using sweet... That's when I started using... Whenever I drink it, the spiciness would... I don't... My determined... Oh, even if I can't... Oh, it's not... Tomorrow, I hope our...
It is the same ending. Damn.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade.
Oh, so there are some extra... Was that hidden? I feel like that was hidden. I don't see why that would be the only achievement like that. So I think that's hidden.
Next on the agenda... We're way behind schedule.
Who dares enter our territory?
Release your hostage immediately!
So you want to play the hero? Quarters! Seize the girl. Let's see if this idiot Whipper dares make a move.
Oh no! They're going after Barbara! We've gotta... Don't worry about me. I'm a vision bearer after all. I'll handle these guys. You go rescue the merchant.
She's got a vision. Boss, what should we do?
What are you scared of? She's just a girl, so what if she's got...
Thank you.
I don't know,
I'm
should
a
I
merchant.
pick
I
the
had no
Mora
idea.
here or the
If it
leeway
weren't
one?
So,
No, besides.
I think I'm gonna go for a
I
Mora.
won't hear. I'm afraid I have nothing.
Leo, I know. You choose.
Yes.
That's the most
A
likely one to go
sensible
for a new
option.
ending.
A seasoned adventurer, I see. Here you go.
Mora? It's getting late. Let's head back to Mondstadt. As
Fuck. And I want to see how... Oh. Nope. I want to see how long this has taken once I've got all the endings. And depending on how long it's taken, I may or may not do another one. Why does this take so long to score?
Who dares enter our territory?
Release your hostage immediately!
So you want to play the hero? Porter, seize the girl. Let's see if this idiot Wither dares make a move.
Oh no! They're going after Barbara! We've gotta... Don't worry about me. I'm a vision bearer after all. I'll handle these guys. You go rescue the merchant.
Thank you. I'm a merchant. I had no... If it... Oh, so...
No. Besides, as a visitor...
I won't hear... I'm afraid I've not...
Liyuich, I know. You choose.
Yes! This? There are two of... Here you go. Taste...
Liyuich chili brew. I've never tried it. I wonder what the flavor's like. Well, here goes nothing. Ooh, spicy. Throat's on fire. This isn't like the chili brew I make at all. What do you think? I guess we don't have to finish them. It's getting late, and I doubt there's enough time to go looking for sweet flowers. When we get time, I'll make some for you. My version's a little easier on the tongue, less stimulating. Let's head back to Mondstadt. My break's nearly over. Thanks for your company today, Honorary Knight. Even though it was only half a day, I had a great time. Next time, you can try my special chili brew.
Seems like this is only going to be one ending here, so I imagine this will be quicker.
Surprise! Step on up!
I sure hope Sister Barbara... Perhaps you? Not to mention... Alright, you could start by...
Over here! Surprise! Oh, ice, but the string...
Miss Barbara? Huh, she's not here either.
Huh? Oh, because... Oh, all right. I'll just leave it to you then. Please just don't tell them that I'm here, all right?
The voice seemed to be coming from over there.
Let's go take a closer look. Oh, Paimon remembers him. Isn't that Albert? What is he doing here?
Barbara-sama, are you here? Who, me? I was originally planning to give her some herbs at the cathedral, but Sister Victoria told me she had gone out to attend to some matters. When I sought Barbara-sama for healing recently, I seem to remember the ingredients. I figured she was most... Besides, so I decided to come to Wolvendom looking for Barbara-sama and... Oh, you can't be serious. It's only... even Hup... Of course. You might... Since Barbara-sama... I heard it from Sister Victoria herself. In fact, I could have... by the way, you... Well, of course you didn't hear... All right. Oh, but I still feel a bit worried. Here, you can have these red wolf... I just hope that...
So, is he gone now? Oh, thank you. Although, I guess I'm not well. In Mondstadt, I'm happy to see. I know that all they want, and I always do my. But even when I'm in the church, the reason I came here. Do you understand that? It's been far too long since. No, I remember seeing them here before. Oh my, Albert came all this way just to help me, and but if I were to go and apologize to him, it would probably only make him feel even worse. Oh, I guess I'm still just too immature. Let's just head back to the city for now. I'll think of a way to make it up to Albert later. Well, I know. And you also know. And we mustn't forget that Barbados also knows. We certainly can't say that no one knows about this matter. Don't you think? Besides, as a deaconess, I could never simply ignore such a matter. I must take the appropriate actions and make things right. I'll see to that matter on my own. Anyway, the berries you have here will be just enough. We should get going. The voice seemed to be coming from over there. Let's go take a closer look. Oh, Paimon remembers him. Isn't that Al...
Barbara-sama, are you... who? I was originally... When I saw... I seem to remember... I figured she was... Besides, so I decided... That's right. Huh? But... Since Barbara-sama... could she really have returned? By the way... you might be right. Unless she's intentionally trying to have... Right. All right. Oh, but here...
What is he doing here? So... thank you. Well, in Mondstadt, I'm happy to... I know that... And I always do, but... Even when I'm at the reason I came... Do you understand? It's been far too long since... No, I remember seeing them here... Oh my, Albert came off, but if I were to go... Oh, let's just head back to... Well, besides, I'll see to that.
Fuck.
The voice seemed to be coming from over there. Let's go. Oh, Paimon, remember...
Barbara-sama, are you here? I was originally... When I saw... I seen her... I figured she was beside, so I decided... That's right. Huh? Yes, I'm well aware. Since Barbara-sama came here... You're right. By the way... No way. How could I... Well, whatever. I don't have time to keep talking. And you should go back to... Barbara-sama! Where are you?
What is he doing
Here we
here?
go.
He's bound to find Barbara here sooner or later if this keeps up. Unless... we could start yelling too. That way, Barbara will hear us coming and we'll still have a chance to escape. Hey, what are you so embarrassed about? Just follow Paimon's lead. Barbara! Oh, Barbara! It's us! Barbara? Where are you, Barbara?
Huh? You're yelling even louder than me.
That's just because we like Barbara too, right?
Oh, I see. In that case, let's do our best together.
Barbara! It's us! Are you there?
Barbara-sama, where are you?
Oh, it seems Barbara's already left. Oh, good.
My throat is getting... Oh, I guess No. Oh. It's no wonder you've become the... all right. Once Barbara-sama returns to Mon...
Oh, that's sad. Our whole day gets ruined. That's a sad timeline. Righty, that's one completed. That took about an hour. So it doesn't take as long as a 5-star character's story quest. Typically, 5-star character's story quest takes like 2 to 3, sometimes even 4 hours, depending on how efficient I am. If I'm trying to do it fast or I'm trying to do it slow. And it does give more primos, but character story quests probably give more. They give more talent books, they give more adventure XP. Don't think they give more XP books though. It depends. Some of them will, some of them won't. But okay, maybe we'll do one more.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you? Good roll. Alright, maybe I'll take one more day off, and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it. I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again. Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Alrighty, I think we're going to go... actually, well, let's see which ones there are. It probably makes sense to do Sayu's, since her banner's about to come up. That way I can feel a little bit less trash if I manage to get her seasick or something. Has 6 endings there. Has 5. What characters don't have hangout events? I mean, looking at this doesn't particularly help me all that much. But why doesn't Fischl have one? I did get, like, Fischl had like an entire event dedicated to her. It was like the first temporary region event in the game. So I suppose, but I mean, like, Fischl is like one of my favourite characters, but she doesn't get any screen time now. She already got a lot of screen time in the past, and so I don't want to give her screen time now, but like, I'm playing the game now and she's one of my favourite characters. It's deeply upsetting. I like Yanfei as well. Zhongling has a story quest, so it's fine. Collei? Collei has been getting a lot of screen time in events though since Mary released. And she was in the main story quest at least, and briefly in Hainai story quest, so whatever. Yao Yao. Does Yao Yao have one? I don't think she does. Yeah, no, she doesn't. Yao Yao should. Because I don't know anything about Yao Yao. Well, let's do types. I'm probably not going to enjoy this as much. I did like that. I think it's probably a bit long. There really should be an outright skip dialogue option. Maybe there is and I just didn't discover it.
You saw right through my disguise. Odd. Even the Shrine Maiden often struggles to find me. Huh? My tail was sticking out? I must have been too nervous and failed to fully utilize my ninjutsu technique. So, what do you need? Well, I heard that Shimmer has added a delicious new dish to their menu. And Yai Publishing House has some good light novels. Oh, and the dip in Isa bathhouse is always nice. So, you know, today's weather is perfect for all that stuff. So, what can I do for you? No, really, I'm not up to anything. I'm just a little tired and thought I could use a good nap. I'll be going now. Don't bother chasing me again. You won't be able to catch me anyway. Oh no, anything but that. You're just as difficult as the Shrine Maiden. Come on, just let me go, would you? Oh, fine. But if I tell you the truth, I don't want to hear any complaints, no matter how crazy the truth may seem. So, you know I'm in the Shumatsu-ban, right? Well, it's our job to take care of matters that are inconvenient to the higher-ups, which sometimes includes ambushing people. Huh? Doesn't that intimidate you even a little bit? You do know what that means, right? And still no reaction, huh? Don't tell me it's because of my height. Anyway, being ambushed is pretty scary. You should at least try to express a little concern. Actually, according to my orders, you are. Though I have no intention of really attacking you. I don't get it. They never assign me this kind of mission. There's loads of other suitable operatives.
All this craziness is starting to interfere with my sleep schedule. I just dropped by to see how you were doing. I was glad to see that you're okay. I was worried about how you'd react. I mean, who knows what you'd do if you knew that I was out to ambush you. Yet, when I told you, you didn't so much as flinch. I guess that actually made me feel a lot better. Who do you want to talk to? Someone in the Yashiro Commission? She's the one who's been assigned to supervise my work. She always tries to catch me whenever I'm slacking off. Basically, it's her duty to keep me from napping. But she would probably know more about the origins of my mission. Fine. I'll take you to her. But I'll have to hide somewhere in the distance. If she catches me anywhere near there, I'll never hear the end of it. And then they'll sentence me to all kinds of work, which will really cut into my time for napping. Please, she's quite perceptive. You mustn't tell her that you've seen me anywhere. You got that? We have a deal. No word about me.
Take it easy.
Over here! Where has she run off to this time? I didn't expect to see you here. You're the traveler, right? It's a pleasure to meet you. Yes, Miss Kamisato has spoken of you before. You seem familiar. It appears my intuitions were correct. May I ask what brings you here? It just so happens I'm looking for a little child by the name of Sayu. She's a ninja, with a nasty habit of disappearing the moment I turn around. She often comes here to take a nap, but it seems she's already predicted that you haven't happened to see her anywhere, have you? She's wearing a Mojina costume. Pretty hard to miss. Really? Well then, I suppose I'll just have to keep searching for her. Oh? How could that be? How did you catch wind of this? Did you encounter the ninja tasked with the matter? Huh. Well, after all, you have been of great service to the Yashiro Commission, and many are thankful for your actions. How could anyone even consider dispatching a ninja to attack you? Like Sayu? You mean to say that this matter is related to Sayu? There's absolutely no need to worry about Sayu. Though she often neglects her duties as a ninja and seems to never heed instructions, given her age, such portentous tasks are not assigned to her. What's the matter? All right, just to be sure, I shall personally inquire. Though I am the Shrine Maiden, it is also part of my duties to take on work. I'll be sure to look into it. My intuition tells me that Sayu's mischief might be behind this whole misunderstanding. Are you completely certain that you haven't seen her around recently? Huh? Aha! Sayu, I can see you. Come out from there. Don't even think about trying to sneak away. Come over here, this instant. It does appear that Sayu has really been given a mission. I apologize. I shall take these orders back to the Yashiro.
Good. Well, if there's nothing...
Sayu!
Oh, yes?
Where do you think you're off to? You have ninjutsu training to complete, so you shall return with me.
Yes, but you know, an exceptional ninja must not only work hard, but also have ample rest. It happens to be time for my nap, so I'll see you next time. Goodbye and good night.
You're coming with me, even if I have to carry you, Sayu. Is that what you want?
Oh, no need. I'm sorry. I'll come quietly. In which case, I promise there won't be any trouble. I need a bit of your time, that's all. I helped you by bringing you to the Shrine Maiden, so now you need to return the favor.
I... We've arrived. All right. Sayu?
Yes, ma'am. Good. She's gone. Phew. No more work for today. Actually, I invited you to come as a helper. No need to go into too much detail. The Shrine Maiden is terrifying. As soon as she picks up on my tracks, it's nearly impossible for me to shake her. But you are also super skilled, so maybe you can help me. Huh? You mean you won't rescue someone in a moment of dire need? All that goes on here is cruel and involuntary labor. Is it wrong to wish for ample rest? How else can I ever reach my growth spurt? I'm not being unreasonable. Don't you know? There are tons of benefits to sleeping. You can regain energy, clear your mind, pass the time, and escape from all your troubles. But most importantly, sleep helps you grow, and I've got plenty of growing to do. That's right. The other ninja can leap up tall trees in a single bound and pick the tasty fruit way up high. Being tall is the key to everything. All the other ninja my age are already way taller than me. Sensei told me that kids only have one chance to grow up. Of course it is. Haven't you seen someone suddenly grow taller while they're sleeping? It happens all the time. Though, I guess it does sound silly when you think about it. Ugh, never mind. The longer I talk to you, the more you'll convince me otherwise. Besides, what's wrong with wanting a little more sleep? Exactly. Even right now, I'm awake and talking with you. Maybe you can help me, even though I've been Quality sleep is hard to... Somehow, she knows all my favorite napping spots. Sometimes I wonder if she knows everything. It's tough to throw her off my trail. Anyway, let's go have a look around. Maybe we can find a nice place to curl up for a nap.
At payment, sniff the TV and to left. Well, this is a lot of branches quite quickly now. What the hell? Why isn't there a Barbara trial?
Slimes? What are slimes doing here? Time to put a ninjutsu to good use.
Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha.
How am I supposed to nap here with slimes everywhere? Yep, it's not ideal for hiding, but it certainly has a nice view and tons of fresh air. Napping here makes your dreams just that much sweeter. But slimes? Seriously, what gives? There's never any slimes here. And now there's ashes everywhere. I can't nap here. I'll feel all nasty and grimy and it'll make my outfit dirty. Of course. Even though I can sleep practically anywhere, it's very important to consider the quality of my sleep. Just in case the Shrine Maiden ever appears, I always sleep with one ear to the ground. That way, I can run to escape the moment I hear her approaching. Which is exactly why I'm such a light sleeper now. That's how things are during the day. But sometimes, I suppose the good news is that we got rid of these slimes. Seems like I'll need to scout out another place to nap. Of course! But the Shrine Maiden is... Come with me! Hopefully she hasn't...
Take it easy.
Seems like the coast is clear. Huh? Wait, what's that? Oh, now I recognize it. It's meant to keep intruders at bay. There's a bunch on the stones here, and probably some in the grass as well. It's one of the Shrine Maiden's tactics. Once she discovers one of my napping spots, she'll turn it into a training area for the but how does she find this one? I don't know. Maybe not. But it's hard to say for sure. It's almost as if she's my sworn enemy. She's the bane of my existence, that's for sure. Hold on. We can't just leave all these scattered around like this. Otherwise, it could harm the kitsune or other wildlife. We should pick them all up. Then we'll just have to be quick. Let's pick it all up and run. We can do it fast enough if we try. How could the ninja leave their training equipment just sitting out here like this? Don't they know that it's dangerous? The next time I'm at the Shumatsuban, I'll be sure to give them a piece of my mind. Yeah, that's right. We can't just let something like this slide. Anyway, let's get a move on. Finally, that's the last of it. See? Even the kitsune are thanking us now. That's right. Don't eat any strange ninja gadgets. Got it? This is their home. We can't just let them get hurt here. Well, what should we do about getting a nap? The Shrine Maiden could appear at any moment. Given what we saw just now, I'm afraid the Shrine Maiden has already discovered all my usual spots. Nowhere is safe from the maiden. In which case, we'll need to scout out a new place to nap. What made you think of Tenshukaku? You don't want to make me sleep in between the eaves, do you? I could definitely sleep soundly in a place like that, but there won't be enough space for me to grow at all. I guess there's no choice but to go out adventuring. So if we're going to avoid the Shrine Maiden, I guess the safest place would be the Grand Narukami Shrine. Yeah, she'd never expect to find me sleeping in the big tree at the Grand Narukami Shrine. All we need to do is carefully make our way inside without drawing any unwanted attention. Once we're in, I'll be able to take a nice, long, undisturbed nap. Alright, up the mountain we go! Huh? Forget the Shrine Maiden. This place is crawling with members of the Yashiro Commission. What are they all doing here? But we can't turn back now. Let's sneak inside and have a closer look. Don't alert them to our presence, alright? Quietly now. They see us! Huh? But we can't turn... Don't alert them to... notice us. That scary Gucci lady doesn't seem to be around either. Actually, I've always wanted to come here for a nap. It's spacious and super comfy. I'm already really sleepy. Thanks for sticking with me. If you ever need a ninja, my skills are at your disposal. Even though I prefer to avoid my work with the Shumatsuban, if it's ideally when I'm...
Sayu! Where are you, Sayu?
What? The Shrine Maiden! How did she find me here? What should I do? Oh, not good. Not... Would you? Oh, thanks. Just see if you can lure her away from here.
Oh, it's you. After I returned from checking with the Yashiro Commission concerning the ambush operation, I discovered that you and Sayu had all... Is she here with you? Strange. I found all sorts of traces along the road. They all pointed me towards this shrine. Well, never mind. If you haven't seen her here, then perhaps she ran off to another one of her hiding spots. I did manage to confirm that the ambush order did not originate from the Yashiro Commission. An investigation is already underway. It seems we'll have more information soon enough. You needn't worry. Wait a moment. Are you absolutely sure you haven't seen Sayu? Although I can't prove it, my intuition tells me that she is nearby. Huh. Strange. I don't think I've ever seen this kitsune around the shrine before. It seems to be concerned about the tree here. I wonder if there's something in the branches.
You'll never catch me! Seems Linny is saying some strange...
We've arrived. Sayu?
Yes, ma'am. Good. She's gone. Actual, the shrine maid, but you are also huh? All that goes... Is it wrong to wish for... Don't you know? But most importantly... That's right. All the other ninja my age... Of course it is. Haven't you seen someone suddenly... It happens all... Ugh. No, besides... Yeah... I really am getting sleepy. It's because my work, the higher-ups always give all the important tasks to more suitable operatives. If you learn ninjutsu and help me with my tasks, ninjutsu will come in super handy during your adventure. If you work hard, then I'll work hard to teach you. See? This way, nobody's wasting time being lazy. Thank you so much. We can start training as soon as...
Oh, I'm honestly... Is that so? Though it is strictly... But I suppose you are an exception in this case. Indeed, I did. I was able to determine that the Yashiro... Rest assured, the related personnel are... Well then, please follow us.
I'll show you my favorite skill to practice. Basically, it's...
All right, Sai. When the unpredictable happens during our training...
I often slipped when I was little and either found myself... So don't underestimate this little course of ours.
Sai, you may be exact.
Yeah, go...
Nice try, Sai. Come now, no stalling.
All right.
Although Sayu doesn't usually exert her best effort, do your best.
Really?
Those obstacles have a really generous hitbox.
Wow, impressive. If I were to rate your performance, I'd say you're like a strong, fast Mujina. Anyway, nicely done. I was rooting for you. Don't mind me. I just happened to remember the words of my sensei. After each training session...
Huh.
No way. Sensei... Yep. Sensei told me that they...
You remember your
Hey, I work hard.
Anyway, you certainly, considering that you have yet to grasp the...
Sure thing. Just leave it... Sorry.
Take it easy. Busted.
Wind strategy. Time to go.
Here we are. Now, please carefully observe...
I'll do my best.
Oh, is this actually a character trial? Neat. Okay. Oh, she's a Claymore user. Oh, that's a massive shame. So yeah, she has a normal thing. Okay, now I'm going to predict her abilities. Her regular skill curls up into a ball, dealing animo damage, and the longer you stay in the ball, the longer the cooldown is, and it can absorb an element. The burst, I don't have any clue what a burst is. Yep, it does indeed absorb stuff. This is some pretty... Oh, that's level 8 though. Whereas, yeah, just like Jean, her healing scales with attack. I'm not a fan of conditional healing skills like this. I definitely think there is a point. I watched a video about how like 4-star characters aren't as strong as when the game first released, and I definitely think there's some truth to that. But some people say like, oh yeah, I'm no longer excited when new 4-star characters come out, and that's just like, shut up. They act like newer 4-star characters are extremely weak or something. No. That's not all true. I mean, like, Barb was a very early game 4-star.
I wonder when
She was in, like, she might have been in the game at launch, and until Dendro released, she was regarded as being awful. And now with Dendro, people still call her awful, but she's actually pretty good now. Kuki Shinobu, when she first released, pre-Dendro, she was, as far as I'm aware, utterly awful. Like, I would have thought that, like, pre-Dendro, Kuki Shinobu would be, like, possibly the worst 4-star in the game, honestly, in my experience. But with Dendro, she's now one of the best Hyper Bloom characters in the game. She's incredibly powerful now. Fischl is one of the few characters in the game's history to actually get nerfed. They very rarely nerf or buff characters. If anything, they do indirect buffs, like they'll introduce new artifact sets or weapons or buff an element. Fischl is one of the few characters they have actually nerfed. They nerfed her energy particle generation with her skill. She used to be a little bit too OP for generating energy for electro characters. But yeah, Kuki is Inazuma, and she's now like a top tier 4-star. Bennett was in the game at launch, and he's considered like one of the best characters in the game. Lynette is the newest 4-star character, and she's considered pretty strong. I believe people say that she's like A tier, like a 4-star Kazuha. Collei is unfortunately nowadays apparently Kirara's just better than Collei, or at least like her burst is stronger. But Collei is definitely good. Zhangling is very strong, and she's an OG character. Rizai, I don't know. Yao Yao is a newer character, and I believe she's regarded as pretty solid. Yanfei is an older character, and she's okay. Xing Cho is one of the first few 4-stars in the game, and he's incredibly powerful. Now, I will agree that characters are weaker. 4-star characters are
If you ever want to trade
newer
tactics,
characters.
I'm always ready.
Aren't as strong as older characters. That's kind of a natural thing, where it's kind of the inverse of power creep.
Ow! Where did that come from?
The earlier characters were just so powerful, they didn't know exactly how a game's balance would go. Well, they realised, oh, we went too far, but we don't want to nerf stuff. So Bennett just exists and is super OP. Well, I don't think Bennett is as OP as people say he is. Primarily because I think Bennett needs, I feel like he's very reliant on a 5-star weapon to actually get a lot of value out of his skill. Because he does not give all that much, really, in my experience. And I have a Fav sword on him, and I have maxed out constellations, and level 11 skill here as well. That's 106. That's 126% of his base attack. So he does give like over 600 attack, which is not as powerful as it sounds. That sounds utterly busted, and I mean that is a stronger effect for less attack your character has. Like for Garnu here, it is not as much. It's not actually that much as it seems. I definitely do like Bennett. I do run him in like some setups nowadays. Ah shit. Right, let's just do this. I know she's fun, she just like does this and she just rolls around forever.
Can't catch me! Yeah. Ha. Make my escape. Yeah.
Her damage output is worryingly awful. These skills are high level. She has a solid artifact set. And she's running 1,600 attack. She's level 88. Is there Ascension stat animo damage bonus? No, I don't know what it is. Got 200 elemental mastery. She has 3 constellations. Oh, okay, that's good. That's a good C1 run. Holy, why she stay up to 2000 elemental mastery? Is it possible to reach 2000 elemental mastery? I think I've seen that it is possible, but it's pretty damn hard. I've seen people say before, oh, it's easy to get 1000 elemental mastery on the heater. No, it isn't. I hate it when I see people say that. It is not easy. I've done over 100 Deepwood artifact sets, artifact farms for Nahida, and I've yet to get a single Deepwood artifact which is better than what I have on her right now. And that's with like 2-4 stars. It is incredibly hard to get a 1000 elemental mastery. It's quite easy to get, like, I don't know, a basic 300 elemental mastery. For that, all you need is like 1 or 2 main stat elemental mastery artifacts, and especially on Nahida, because I think she gets 100 EM from Ascension. We'll say it's easy, it's ridiculous. Oh, now this is dealing a little bit of damage. Alright.
I'm tired. At least I didn't get my outfit dirty. So, did you pay close attention to my ninjutsu? Here, I'll teach you. First, you stretch. Huh? Don't worry. You might feel a little dizzy at first. I thought you'd be able to catch on. Anyway. Yeah. That was my sensei's way of strong, respond. Actually, although you don't know ninjutsu like Sensei did. Sure, Sensei's name was. I think Sensei was a ninja. Sensei's height. Sometimes it's hard to tell.
Alright, that's enough idle chatter for now. If Sayu Sensei ever returns for our next.
Wait. We agreed on a break after.
Fine. Go. Have a rest.
Got it. Come here.
Step on up. Over here.
Just as I thought, exactly. Sensei knew that I was concerned about my height, so before leaving, Sensei measured my height and nothing is more satisfying than growing. But even after all this time, not only have I yet to outgrow the rope, maybe it's because I'm not sleeping enough. I get it, and that's exactly what I told Sensei at the time. But Sensei only laughed, though they didn't scold me at all. I really couldn't tell what Sensei was thinking in moments like that. That's okay, just say it. Either way, I'm sure you understand more than me. Shade. I love to take naps under a tree, or hide in the shade, or eat some of. I see. Okay, just wait. These fruits are for you. No. Sometimes I think that the Shumatsuban is more trouble than it's worth. But every time I think about it, someday, this tree will also be shelter for it. I know. If I gave up my dreams of, I still don't know what to. You remind me of Sensei, so I thought I should have. Huh? But wasn't. Although, I'm sure you know. Oh yeah, you're right. Why don't we go practice a little more? But never mind that for now.
I really wish they'd come back to Inazuma and fix the Inazuman housing crisis. It really hurts the world building of Inazuma. By that I mean, like, where do people live in Inazuma? Where? It's a problem with all of the regions, but it's by far the worst in Inazuma. Like, Mondstadt is literally just Mondstadt and Springvale. And the Dawn Winery. there's like there's like maybe 50 people living in Mondstadt, but apparently it's big enough to be like a whole city. Liyue is also, it's like, Liyue Harbor isn't as big as it really looks like it is, and a lot of it is taken up by J Chamber and government buildings. At least it makes sense because Liyue is a trade center, it's really big, there's canonically people live around here and stuff, like a Yalan canonically lives somewhere around here, I think she says. And then there's a Kingsday Village as well. And there's people that stay out on missions to a chasm and stuff. Sumeru, I mean, there's this place, which for some reason is just very rarely brought up. Don't know anything about this place. Went there one time to talk to Dory for some story quest. That's it. This place is never used, but there's people that live there. There's Sumeru City, which of course has plenty of people. Then there's Paradise Di from our village. Port Ormuz. Then there's everywhere in the desert as well. So that Sumeru is definitely like the least housing crisis nation. Fontaine is a little bit weird to me. This is the court of Fontaine, and then here's the rest of the region. Like, here's how long the goddamn monorail is. Though, if I had to say, I would say probably, I mean, we haven't seen the whole of Fontaine yet. Nowhere near it. This is maybe a third of Fontaine. Maybe. So it's still going to be a lot more of it to go. I would really like it if they made Fontaine border Mondstadt. I really want that. This doesn't seem like it's going to happen though, actually, which is a shame. But like, in Inazuma, there's Rito, which has like 2 fucking houses in it. Kamisato Estate, which is literally just Kamisato. Then there's Narukami Shrine, which is literally just Yai. Then there's Inazuma City, which has like 5 houses, and that's it. There's no houses on the Tarsuna because it's uninhabitable. Kujo Encampment is like a military camp. It might be like a couple people here, I don't really remember. And then there's Watatsumi. Then Seirai is uninhabited, and same for Surumi. This area isn't. So where on earth do all the people that live in Inazuma come from? It's weird. It's an issue in every nation in the game. There aren't enough houses to house the supposed population of each of these nations. It's the worst in Inazuma, definitely. I would say probably second worst in Mondstadt, but at least Mondstadt, I mean, you could say there's plenty of people like camping out and stuff. And they don't pretend like Mondstadt is massive anyway.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier.
But yeah, I wish they'd go back and revisit the nations, just add in some houses. There's plenty of empty fields, just add in some houses and some random NPCs there.
A few different identities.
With Sayu?
Yes, ma'am. Good. She's gone. Actual, the shrine maid, but you're also super, huh? All that goes up. Is it wrong to wish for, don't you know? But most importantly, that's right. All the other ninja my age, of course it is. Haven't you seen some? It happens. Ugh. Never. Besides. Yeah. It's because the higher-ups always give all the important tasks. If you learn ninjutsu and help ninjutsu, if you work hard, then I'll work hard to teach you. Thank you so. We can start training.
Oh, I'm honestly. Is that? But I suppose you are an. Indeed, I did. Rest assured. Well then, please follow us. Sayu?
Yes, ma'am. Good. She's gone. Actual, the shrine maid, but you are also super. Huh? All that goes up. Is it wrong to wish for? Don't you know? But most importantly, that's right. All the other ninja might. Of course it is. Haven't you seen? It happens all. Ugh. Besides. Exactly. Maybe you can. Huh? You're saying there's a way to grow taller while I'm awake too? Yes. It's nothing compared to the adults. Just a little food is enough to make me, but I think I get it now. With more nutrients, people can grow. I guess. But we won't be able to go anywhere when she's around. Something smells amazing here. It smells so good that I'd even wake up to find where it's coming from.
Welcome to Kiminami Restaurant. What can I get for the two of you?
Oh, let me think. I'll have rice cake soup, a tuna sushi, Time waits for no one. It's time for me to take things into my own hands. If I can't grow more by eating more, then we'll still have time to try something else. I've always taken a proactive approach to growing taller. I can even overcome my sleepiness if I need to. Speaking of which, I've never been able to eat very much in one sitting. I thought I could try and see, but... no, that's no good. Yay, thanks! That way, eating food like this will help me grow right away. Yeah, you might be right. I'm alright. Don't worry about me. I'm just a bit full, that's all. I can't move. I don't feel like I'm getting taller at all. If anything, I'm only growing wider. But if that's the price of getting taller, then I'm willing to pay it. Okay, time to order some more dango. Dango. Yes, more dango. I think the dango are making a swirl reaction in my tummy. Who knew dango could pack such a punch? I just don't get it. Why does growing have to be so difficult? But are there any other options? I never... believe me, I already know everything there is about training. Now that I think about it, the tallest ninja in the Shumatsuban always seems to be... No, that can't be it. I get it now. I need...
Pardon my eavesdropping, but did you say that you're going to the... Recently, we've been running into a group of rowdy treasure hoarders. This matter has been taking over...
Treasure hoarders, huh? Well, that...
Great! You have my thanks. Let me show you where the...
Anna was right. There's all that food we just ate is...
Another test subject.
Emerge, right now. Rust and Reeve
Okay. Okay, that worked.
Watch this! Oh no! How? How could this happen? No! It's all that big brute's fault. Just as I was taking care of the last of them, he charged straight at me. I moved back to dodge him, but he was too tall. As he reached out to... It's over. It's all over. All that hard work for nothing. He crossed the line. Everyone knows that if you're trying to grow... Of course. I never let anyone touch my head. Who knows how much I'll have... It's a real bummer. It's not fun to be patted on the head. Just forget it. I give up on growing. Sorry. I don't want to bum you out with my terrible mood. I should probably just go... I get it. I was too anxious about growing. No, getting you involved any further will just be a waste. Huh? The feeling of growing? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm after. Reach higher and see... Sounds good.
I don't like that some people say that Yelan is the best character for exploration. I think Kazuha is blatantly better. Yelan doesn't allow you to do anything you couldn't do before. All she does is allow you to move faster. Kazuha actually allows you to solve puzzles, like get chests and coli that you otherwise can't, and to make jumps that you otherwise can't. Yelan just makes stuff faster. Kazuha makes stuff faster, and allows you to bypass various puzzles. So Kazuha's definitely way better than Yelan. Kazuha's the best exploration character in the game.
You know? I seriously wondered if you were taking me to the Kamisato residence.
Not to mention, Kazuha's I would say he's a more versatile character. Yelan doesn't have as many team compositions, and I would also say, so far in my experience, I would say Kazuha's a stronger character as well, as in deals more damage. So Yelan requires, she really wants you to be running a Pyro DPS. She does work with an Electro or a Dendro DPS as well, but she really wants a Pyro. Whereas Kazuha works with borderline anything. And of course he's a fantastic damage buffer, he's a really good damage buffer in his zone, and for exploration he's better. If I were to name a singular best character in the game, I probably would say Kazuha.
But you weren't kidding. I can see much farther from here. Somehow, I feel a little better after coming up so high. No, nothing particularly special. I'd simply like to go to the forest and pick some fruit from the trees without having to jump or find something to step on. Just that would be enough to make me happy. I'd also like to go swimming in water that's too deep for me now. And no one will tease me
There's
anymore
a
for my
new
toes not being
Pokemon
able to touch the
Scarlet and
bottom.
Violet event, like tomorrow,
And I'll be
for
able to eat
Mewtwo,
more too,
special
and
Mewtwo
stop wasting
battle.
food all the time.
I'm surprised some people actually still play Scarlet and Violet. I mean, I really liked it at first. I mean, I did. But Pokemon Legends Arceus is handled way better. I don't get why they didn't just copy Pokemon Legends Arceus' gameplay completely, and then just make it so, of course, it's a modern Pokemon setting. Because it would have worked. And also, like, Pokemon Legends Arceus ran really well. I suppose it's not quite as open world as Scarlet and Violet. Legends Arceus is like large open levels, but it's not open world. It's open world in the same way The Last of Us is open world. You're free to explore the stuff that is there, but it's not expansive. But Pokemon Legends Arceus is actually one of my favourite games of all time. Top 20, probably.
Oh, and not to mention, I'll become more free too. I won't need to have a guardian to look after me, and the Shrine Maiden won't be out to catch me anymore. I'll even be able to visit other places for training. I'll go wherever I want, and sleep wherever I want. Imagine, no need to catch up on naps anymore. That will be the day. By the way, do you happen to need anyone with ninjutsu skills to accompany you on your adventures? See? You still see me by my current height. Just wait till I'm taller. You won't need to worry about... Yeah, from now on, I'll visit high places more often. Huh? What do you mean? Oh, Huh? What?
Oh, that's very sweet. Right, so we're halfway done now. This one, I'm not liking this one as much as Barbara's. Oh?
Welcome to Kiminami.
Time waits for no one. I've always taken speaking of, but... no. Yay! They eating food like this one. Yeah, you... I'm alright. I'm just a bit full. But if that's the... Okay, Dango. Yes, I think the who knew why does grow... but maybe I could try some other food. All the stuff we just ordered is starting a swirl reaction. Yeah, remember?
Time to go.
Lesson learned. Next, that would be a better plan. No, if I can't eat anymore, then we can always order some tea. My body needs to get the signal that I'm trying to grow taller. Yeah, I'm a little worried about that too. Ninja must be quick on their feet, but my body will feel my desire to... I've already eaten this... that we still have 2 radishes left over. Would you mind finishing them? No, wait a sec. On second thought, let me try to eat more. Otherwise, I'll feel like I didn't give it my best shot. I should at least eat one more, then I'll call it quits. Alright.
Sayu?
Uh-oh, it's the Shrine Maiden. She's coming this way. There's only one option now. I'll eat her, I'll just slip away, and yikes!
That was quick.
Ooh, you restaurant? That place isn't
So this other path should be the shorter one. So you only have 2 endings.
I didn't expect to see you. Yes, Miss Kamisa, may I ask what brings you here? It just so happens I'm looking for a little she's a ninja. Well then, she often comes here to— You haven't happened to see her anywhere, have you? She's wearing a Mojina costume. Pretty hard to miss.
We never really got a full explanation for this apparent assassination attempt on us.
Really? Well then, I suppose I'll just have to keep— Oh? How did you catch wind of this? Did you encounter the— Huh. After all, you have been of great— Like Sayu. There's absolutely— Though given her age, such portentous tasks are not assigned to her. What's the matter? Alright. Though I am the Shrine Maiden. Yes, of course.
Phew, that was close. Thanks for not ratting me out. Even I find it hard to sleep through a tense moment like that. I don't know where else to start. Oh, but there is one official guy who is responsible for delivering orders from the But I never receive those kinds of missions, so I've hardly ever— Okay, what's the plan? Huh? But I can't do that. Oh wait, you said pretend, didn't you? You almost scared my tail off. Oh, I get it. We'll take the evidence, stuff it in a bag, and write my name and mission on it. But that's a lot. Oh, fine. I guess I finally made it back. Your evidence caught his attention right away. He gave me a different location to meet him at later. Strange. Why wouldn't we just meet at the police station? Let's go to the meeting point.
Sayu, is it true? I don't recall you ever taking any ambush missions before. How were you able to deal with the renowned traveler so swiftly?
Well, you see, I caught her off guard. Yeah, that's it. She didn't have time to react. All it took was one thump, then bam, and it was over.
Oh no. How could this be? I really didn't see this coming. Don't you usually just ignore your orders from the Shumatsuban? How was I supposed to know that you'd actually take this one and finish it so efficiently?
Well, I don't feel sleepy every day, you know?
I was going to think that... I mean, I know why anyone'd have a motive to assassinate us. I was thinking maybe it was someone would deliberately send Sayu out, knowing that they wouldn't attack us, and would instead have, like, enjoy a day out with us. I was thinking it could be that.
So don't underestimate me. My sensei did teach me some ambush techniques. I just never used them before.
I see. Fine. I'll report back then.
Hey, wait! Don't leave! Traveler! You can come out now!
Huh? Explain yourself, Sayu. What's going on here? So, you were lying to me the whole time? The Traveler is still alive?
Shrine Maiden already confirmed that there was no such mission. So we decided to catch you red-handed in your own game, you sneaky sneak.
Wait, I can explain! It's not what you think. Yes, I was the one who forged the ambush mission, but I had good reason to. Just hear me out. You see, last night, my little daughter suddenly disappeared from home. They told me I'd only see my kid again if I did exactly as they said.
Huh? That doesn't make sense. Why would the Kairagi want to ambush the Traveler? And why the Oh, no wonder.
That seems about right. I was puzzled myself, but I was scared out of my wits. Then it dawned on me that Sayu was the only ninja that never carried out such So I thought that if I assigned the task to Sayu, it wouldn't be a threat to you at all. Half the time, she never even completes her tasks. To my surprise, just as I was about to secretly contact the Tenryo Commission and save my kid, I found Sayu's bag in the mission crate indicating that the job was taken care of. It scared me half to death.
No wonder you looked so unhappy when I met with you.
Of course, given the Traveler's position in the Yashiro Commission, who would dare make any move? To be honest, I was
He seems to be telling the truth. Are the Kairagi still holding your child hostage?
Yes, that's right. If the Kairagi catch on to us, they might harm my
Seems we need to come up with a plan of our own.
What do you suggest?
Think about it this way. If I did successfully ambush the Traveler...
I see. I'll use the evidence to...
No worries. We'll be hiding nearby, so we can act if we need... Now I can put my ninjutsu to good use.
Then it's decided. My child's safety is in your hand.
What a lucky day!
One with nature.
Busted. Surprise!
It seems the Kairagi has arrived. Oh, and that must be Mr. Okawa's daughter. Even after they hear the news that the ambush has been completed, there's no telling whether they'd make good on their promise to Mr. Okawa.
And that Nintendo Direct is happening soon for the new 2D Mario. I'm not really interested in it at all. They haven't even announced the new 3D Mario yet. The last 3D Mario... Well, I suppose it was the 3D World thingy, technically, but that was like a little DLC thing which was only a couple hours long. Really fun though. We have right about the last 3D Mario we got was Odyssey. People still make mods for Odyssey and they're still playing it to this day constantly on YouTube, like Alpharad and stuff, which is crazy. But give us Super Mario Galaxy 3, lads. Come on. They do say that the new Switch is expected to at least be announced this year. And I would imagine they've had like a 3D Mario be like a launch title for every Nintendo console ever. Since the Nintendo 64, I think they've had I don't know if it was a launch title, I don't know when Nintendo 64 released. But they've always had a Mario 64, 3D Mario, because it was first Mario 64, then Sunshine for GameCube, and then for Wii, of course, Mario Galaxy, and Galaxy 2. Wii U, yeah, they skipped that, I think. But everything skipped Wii U. And then for Switch, they had Odyssey. It has been like, what, 6 years since Odyssey? That's crazy. Mario Galaxy 2 was only like a year or two after Galaxy 1. This is the longest we've gone without a 3D Mario game since they became a thing, I think. It's crazy. I really want one because they're incredible. Though I personally, I despise Mario Sunshine. I think it's awful. And I don't like Mario 64, but it's just because it's old and kind of jank. The controls are really jank. And so, I mean, I don't like it, but that's literally, I still admit it's like a masterpiece for its time. I just don't like the controls because they haven't aged well. But that's not the game's fault, that's time existing.
They really have no honor,
Anyway, let's actually
do
continue
they?
the story quest.
I see. Alright, I'll stay wide awake and fully alert.
Alright. You asked me to dispatch a ninja to get rid of the Traveler. Well, the deed is done. Here's some proof. Her hair and clothing.
Oh, is that so? Show me. Seems legit. How could I forget this gaudy hair color?
Imagine a traveler from another land just coming here and attacking my people. That rascal should have known better.
Too bad she never had the chance to learn from her mistakes.
What the fuck happened to the audio there? What the hell?
Well then, I've held up my end of the deal. Now you must hold up yours. Where's my child?
Are you fucking blind?
Oh? You really don't get it, do you?
What?
I only said that it was over for her unless you do as I say. I never said anything about returning the little brat to you.
Daddy!
I think we've held up our terms. I even brought her here to prove it to you. This way, I'm sure you'll be willing as ever to continue working with us.
Huh? That's not what you said!
You dare speak in such a tone with me? Don't let me lose my temper. Who's to say that I won't do away with the both of you? I can do anything when I'm angry. Or perhaps you feel bolder now because you've already ratted on me to the Shogunate.
Huh? No, I wouldn't dare. But my child. Tell me, what must I do to get my child back?
Let me think about it. And while I'm thinking, you can use these invincible ninja of yours to take out a couple pesky members of the Tenryou Commission.
Huh? How could I do that? How could anyone from the Shumatsuban move against the Tenryou Commission?
That's not my problem to figure out. It's yours. Enough talking. Now get out of here!
Hey! You really think we just let you off the hook like that?
Huh? Who are you? Ninja? And you? Aren't you supposed to be... Brothers, get them! Gawa, this isn't over. Let me try one.
Yeah, I forgot. I'm on my adventuring team.
Game's up. Fun's over.
Ah, my skill just messed up. I couldn't come out first.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
The fairy?
Quietly now.
Over here! Let the magic begin! Step on up!
Things are about to get dicey. Busted.
As one with wind and cloud!
Do it! Not another step. I'm warning you. You certainly live up to your reputation. There's no doubt about that. But remember, the little girl is still in my hand. Best not do anything too hasty. Don't test me. I'll... Wait. Huh?
You've heard how skilled the ninja of the Shumatsu... So easy that...
Huh? You little brat! You...
Stop right there! Is this the suspect behind the incident you reported?
Yes, that's right. Kotomi is already safe. Quick, you must apprehend him immediately!
Ah!
Daddy? I knew that you would come to rescue me!
Don't cry, my dear. Daddy's here. Everything's all right now. Come now, you should thank these two. Without them, we would have never been able to rescue you.
Thank you, Miss Traveler. You and Miss Ninja saved me.
This recontextualizes the other endings. In the other endings, this girl remains kidnapped, and this guy remains being blackmailed. That's unfortunate.
Miss Ninja. Don't mention it. It's nothing for a ninja.
Such agility. And the way you handled that blade. I must say that I am quite impressed. As for Sayu, I had thought that you'd given up on your ninja training, but somehow you seem to be stronger than ever. If you don't mind, I'll be taking my child home now. Her mother has been worried sick. Thank you. All of you. I could never repay you. Please take care. The road is still dangerous.
Thank you, Miss Traveler. And Miss Ninja. Hey, please wait a second. This isn't the first time the Kairagi have done something like this. With a little, well, to be... But after witnessing the crime at that moment, in the end, the little girl thanked us. And even called me... In fact, once this is all over... Yes. No need. Let's head back first. So don't worry about...
Sayu, is it true? I don't recall.
What all it took was...
Oh no, don't you usually...
So don't
I see.
Hey, wait! Don't leave! Traveler!
Huh? Explain your...
Shrine made an... So we decided...
Wait! Yes! No, please!
I've got him tied up. That takes care of that.
Ayaka! It's been so long! Oh my god! When was the last time I got to see Ayaka? Months! It's picture time.
This world...
Time for afternoon tea.
Hello, Traveler. And I see Sayu and Mr. Ogawa are with you. Is something the matter? I understand the situation. It seems Mr. Ogawa was only acting out of coercion from the Kairagi. He had no intent to truly harm you. However, it concerns me that those forged orders went as far as they did. It's my responsibility to look into such matters. I will take the appropriate measures to resolve this. Allow me to take the investigation matters from here. You needn't worry any longer.
If that's all, then we should get going. I can't help but feel a little uneasy here.
It's not often that I get to see you here, Sayu. It seems that Sayu is almost always sleepy and in need of a good nap. To see her here accompanying you and addressing these matters goes to show how much effort she is expending on your behalf. But from now on, you should better attend to your duties. There's no need to keep Kano Nana worrying all the time.
But I don't want to work. All I want is some sleep, but you keep the Shrine Maiden on my tail all the time. There's loads of way more qualified ninja to handle every task. The Shumatsuban would be the same with or without me.
But you performed admirably the first time you assisted the Traveler, did you not? Everyone believes that there are some missions that only you can accomplish. This truth remains, whether you choose to believe it or not. Your sensei taught you ninjutsu, so that you may step in when a mission needs you.
And yeah, an Ayaka rerun shouldn't be too far off, right? Because, Yolan's, if I remember correctly, Yolan's last rerun was alongside Ayaka. I believe my first banner was technically Ayaka/Yolan, but that, like, it was like a couple hours left when I unlocked Wishing at the very start of the game. Actually, let me Google it. Genshin Impact banners. Genshin Impact banners. All banner list. So 3.6. Oh no, it was Shenhe. It was Shenhe Narika. Okay. Oh, and before that was Daya's banner. Oh. Okay, so yeah, my first banner then was for Ayaka and Shenhe rerun. But only for like the last day of it. Before Nahida and Nilu came around, and then Nahida became my first 5-star character. Yeah, and Fischl was on Garnyu's banner. Unfortunately, I wasn't very lucky. I wasn't able to get many Fischls off of that banner. In fact, I only got one. I got like fucking 5 Candaces and Caves though. Actually, I literally got like C5 Caves, and I got a bunch. That's a real shame. If my constellations for Cave and Candace went towards Fischl instead, I think I would have a C6. Alright, so Yolan's last rerun was alongside Hu Tao in February. So the banner before my first one was Daya Sino, and the one before that was Yolan Hu Tao. And then before that it was Al Haytham Zhao, and before that it was A and Ayato. Oh, and before that was that Wandra's first run? Huh. Oh, and before that it was Tartaglia and Yi. Interesting. And so yeah, goddamn, that puts into perspective how long it's been since Shard's last rerun. I really hope they implement 3 banners soon, because otherwise FOMO is going to start becoming a problem. I don't want to have to wait like a whole year for characters to get a rerun. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure it's been like... Oh yeah. So Xingqiu's last rerun was in Yolan's last banner. So it's been over 6 months. Actually, as of today, I think it's been 6 months since Xingqiu's last banner appearance. And yeah, the remaining 5-star characters I want is Hu Tao, A... which is 2 actually, really. But I also... like, those are the 2 which I need. And then I'm happy with my team comps. After that, of course, there's still plenty more characters I want. I want Ayaka, I want Zhao, I want Nilu. I'm actually interested in Daya. But yeah, there's still a bunch I'm interested in.
Yes, I understand, but... sorry, I don't know what to say. I should go. Bye.
She's just a little... lost. It is only my wish to help her. Before her sensei suddenly decided to leave, they insisted that I watch over her progress. Part of the reason I've assigned Kano Nana to keep an eye on her is to fulfill my promise. In fact, I'm certain that Sayu remembers her sensei's aspirations for her quite clearly. Otherwise, she would have quit the Shimatsuban long ago. She's been lost and unsure of herself ever since her beloved sensei's abrupt departure. Thank you, Traveler. She obviously has some reservations towards me. Though I've only desired to help and look after her, I'm afraid it's never culminated to much. Yes, perhaps you're right.
Sensei told me that all I need to do is grow big and tall. I remember that. I had no idea how difficult such a simple thing could turn out to be. I'm not complaining, you know. I understand everyone has hopes for me. Miss Kamisato, Sensei, the Shrine Maiden. But I haven't done anything right. And whenever I try to do my best, I can't help but feel more pressure bearing down on me. If only I grew a little taller, maybe then I could handle it. I guess all I can do is say sorry. Anyway, thank you. I don't know what else to say. Even talking is starting to feel difficult now. This is why I don't like coming here.
Righty, so how long did that take? We're 3 hours in. So 3 hours in, and I think each of these earned us 90 Primogems. So that's 180, which is a little bit more than one summon. So I mean, that's decent. But I don't know if I want to do any more right now. I'm going to go do something real quick. I'm going to come back and I'm going to decide if I want to do some more. And if not, there's something else I've planned. There's also some stuff I need to do today for uni. Potentially. I mean, I don't have to do it today, but I should do it soon. It'd be more convenient for me to do it sooner rather than later.
Entering standby mode. I hope nobody disturbs me. Seems Lenny is saying some strange things again. It's really worrying.
Entering standby mode. I hope nobody disturbs me. Tea is ready. Now it's time for a short rest. Entering standby mode. I hope nobody disturbs me. Tea is ready. Now it's time for a short rest. Seems Linny is saying some strange things again. It's really worrying. Tea is ready. Now it's time for a short rest. Seems Lenny is saying some strange things again. It's really worrying. Tea is ready. Now it's time for a short rest. Entering standby mode. I hope nobody disturbs me. Seems Lenny is saying some strange
I just
things.
realised several characters which I'm gonna want are getting reruns soon. Most likely. So like Ayaka, I really want to get Ayaka next time she reruns. Hu Tao is on my must-have list. I'm willing to spend money on her if I have to get her. A is on my must-have list. A and Hu Tao are my two must-haves. I'm willing to drop money to get them. I really want to get Tartaglia. That's why I really hope I can get Zhongli early. If I can get Zhongli early, then I can potentially wish for Tartaglia on this banner. Otherwise, we're going to have to wait like a year to get him, which is unfortunate. And I do really like him. He's not an economical choice for my account. He's a Hydro DPS, and I already have 1, 2, 3 of those. But Yolan, you can use her as a Hydro DPS, but she is a Hydro sub DPS, but you can use her as a DPS. Barbara is a DPS, Kokomi is all 3 team roles. which is pretty damn crazy for her. But so I don't necessarily need Tartaglia as a Hydro DPS, and also he's limited in his team setups, from what I've heard. He's best run with National, which means Zhang Bennett, and I don't think he would work with Xingqiu. I don't think he would want Xingqiu. I don't know you want Bennett and Zhang with Child. I don't know who your fourth character would be. I suppose you could just go with a Shielder. Yeah, probably could just go with a Shielder or something. I don't know. But I really want Tartaglia because he's one of my favourite characters, he's one of my favourite character designs. I like his kit from what I've got to play out of it, and I do want to start looking into Pyro characters, Zhang and Bennett. Especially since I've built Bennett, but I don't really use him much at all. I only use him when I'm playing co-op and helping my friend. I haven't actually used him in any of my own teams yet, actually. Also, like, DPS-wise, I very quickly went from having only one DPS character in Ganyu to now actually having quite a lot. I have Ganyu, Barbara is now a solid DPS for me, Kokomi, Ketching, Yelan, Lynette can be a DPS character if I want her to be. Yanfei is probably going to be the next character I build once I finish building Ketching. And I'm building Yanfei as a placeholder for Hu Tao, even though I know Hu Tao has some scaling based on HP. I don't know how reliant she is on that. I don't know if it's better to build Hu Tao for attack or for HP, but I suppose I'll find out. But yeah, so what was I saying? Hu Tao, Tartaglia, Albedo. Albedo last run was October? So he is due for one. And I primarily want Albedo because I think he'll be a good character to... I really like the idea of, like, mono-geo setups. And I already have some good characters for it, and I'm going to have Zhongli as well. And so Albedo is... Well, I've heard he's actually a really powerful sub-DPS. On the tier list I have from the GameMate website, he's like top 5 sub-DPSs in the game, I think. They rate him very highly, so I'm interested in him. Zhao? Just because as far as I'm aware, Zhao is one of those characters that he just deals really high damage, just like Ganyu. You just put him on, and they kill everything. And I kind of like that. It also means he'll want to be built for crit, which always is very upsetting. Venti is unfortunately probably going to get his rerun before A, since A got a rerun after him. Venti got his last rerun in the banner before Albedo? Yes, Venti was a banner before Albedo, and so people do think he'll be in 4.1, and then A in 4.2. I don't mind skipping Venti, because I already have Kazuha, and as far as I'm aware, Kazuha is just a better Venti. And I don't care for Venti as a character, or as an Archon. I don't need to collect all Archons. Zhongli is going to be my second Archon. I'd like to get the Hydro Archon, but I'll probably get her on a rerun instead of her first banner. There's so many banners coming up, which are all desirable. It's a very upsetting tactic, but it's a smart one, and you can't really fault it. You can't really fault the company for giving you too many good products where you've run out of fake money. That's just learning to restrain yourself. Look, I would gladly put Genshin in my top 5 games of all time, if, instead of Gacha. I actually feel like Genshin's Gacha could be... I feel like they could keep it if it was just the weapon banner. If character banners didn't exist and you obtained all characters in the game via story quests, instead of banners, and it was only weapons which were locked behind a gacha, then I would be happy putting it in my top 5 games all the time. I'd be quite happy to do that. Also, if they had pity systems for artifacts. So it is ridiculous how much resin you can invest and not get shit. I just want a crit circlet for catching, and I'm happy. I have this as a compromise if it takes insanely long. This has a crit rate as a substat instead of a main stat. Wait, what's the time? It's 3:30. We've done 2 hangout events and just over 1 summon. Yeah, Noelle has 2. Does anyone else have 2? Noelle is the only character that has 2 hangouts. Which is kind of interesting. But I'm thinking I will switch over to the other thing I want to stream today. I don't know if I'll do the stuff I need to do for you. It's just taking an ID photo. I think I can also check on my student finance, but I don't think I need to. Check my teapot. Actually, I'm gonna check my student finance because that is definitely an important thing.
This realm.
I'm gonna check that and then I'm gonna switch over to the other thing I want to stream. Oh yeah, I'm working on this gift set. It's taking ages. By far the hardest gift set I've at least encountered so far. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the hardest gift set in the game. It's a lot for just 60 fucking primos. Usually I would invest my money into the artifact items. But recently, either because I'm desperate for more primo gems, because there's so many characters coming up I want, I've been getting into the gift sets. And I mean, this is a really cool system. I really like this. It allows you to get even more primos out of each character you obtain. Its Sayu is from that set, so that's going to be useful. There's this one, which was one of the first few I ever bought, which I haven't bothered to do yet. So there's a quest I have to do apparently for it. But I have Kazuo there. This set, this is so much. This takes a week. Over a week, I think, to purchase all of these. Some of these are built, these are built, this and this. And the blueprints still cost a lot. Buying the blueprints for these takes like a day and a half. Buying these takes about a day. Buying these 3 takes a day. And buying these takes about as more time than everything else here combined. I think I have 2 more days left of these. If I need 13, each one costs 120. If each one costs 120, I can buy 6 a day. So if it's Wednesday today, which I think it is, it's Thursday today, so I should be able to finish this on Saturday. And I'll get 60 primos for it. But I do like this, it's literally just waiting. You get primo gems literally for waiting as long as you have the right characters. And it's a nice system. You also get some fun dialogue, you get some talent books, and Mora, and crystals as well. I have 11 million Mora. Oh dear, I did it was Blair. Well, I have a lot more right now. I'm quite happy about it. Let's get some ability energy and then I'm going to back out. How am I doing on artifacts? 974. It's very anxiety-inducing noticing the ratio of 5-star artifacts to 4-star go up and up. Of course, like back when I started, it was only like a couple of 5 stars to loads of 4 stars, but now is actually almost half of it is 5 stars now, which is crazy. Like, so I will get to a point where I'm gonna have to start picking out 5-star artifacts to sacrifice. So I'm gonna have to start picking out which ones have good stats and locking them eventually. But how's Yelan doing? We do upgrade in some of hers, I think. Should I upgrade this to level 20? Let's take us up to level 20. There's a lot of things I still don't understand about how the game works. Like, I don't know how oh, that's a shame. I was really hoping I'd get energy recharge, because I feel like she needs more. Just a little bit more. That's alright, just more damage. I don't know if I want to invest prosperity into her though, because catching also needs that. Which is very unfortunate. I have 2 characters both of which have high demand for prosperity perks. If I take this up to level 90, I can probably get another like 5% energy recharge out of it. Like 206 is pretty good, right? I would have thought so. Of course, for one thing, like this is a HP artifact. This should have been an energy recharge artifact. If I had, wait, I'd like to swap the HP and ER stats on this. Like, it's still a good amount of energy recharge, but that's 51%. Right here for Zhongli. This is going on Zhongli. Zhongli, my current pre-build room, is going to have 207% energy recharge. Is that more than Yelan? It is. I do think that probably is overkill, and that's why, just in case this is not necessary, I do have a different one to go with. What? There we go. Yeah, I do have a HP artifact here with attack on it. So that's I mean, it's a downgrade. Well, I don't know. So we lose the crit rate, but the HP will make the shield stronger and buff his damage, and he has attack on it as well. Elemental Mastery doesn't benefit strongly. But if I go this one, I'm not going to delete this, because this is still a powerful artifact. This is a 35 crit value, so this is, again, this would be a fantastic artifact for Yelan, but it would break her set. And so I'm not going to put it on her. If there's another character that would fit this, then absolutely. You could put on Xingqiu. Potentially. So I imagine this is probably excessive on energy recharge. But I don't know what his elemental particle generation is like. We have decent crit rate and crit damage. By my standards, this is good. I did not have very much luck with crit stats. There's a reason why Ganyu is my only crit character. Or at least was for a long time. I got pretty lucky on Kazua's sets. And Nahida, that new artifact I got today, is decent. Well, I see people with like fucking 200% crit rate up. No, I saw someone today with like 470 crit damage, which is just insane. Absolutely insane. My poor Yai, it's like she's supposed to be built for crit, I think, but she doesn't have much going on. Poor Yai, I just gave her I gave her placeholder artifacts and I said I would farm a better set for her later, and I still haven't, and this was months ago. I just gave her artifacts with good stats, and it's turned out pretty well. And I am thinking I could give this to Ketching if I'm not running them both at the same time, but yeah, my poor Yanfei build. And jungling. I don't like jungling. Let me rephrase. I like jungling, but the best character I have to combine it with right now is Ganyu. Ganyu is my main. So when I first heard that jungling would be good with Ganyu because of Melt, I was really excited, but their playstyles do not mesh, because it's really hard to use them without a shielder. Zhongli is the best shielder in game, and he has good debuffs to go along with it. And so that's why I have okay. I have this team. Not this team. Yeah, this team. They replaced Bennett with Zhongling, and Noel with Zhongli. So I feel like that would be really good. Kazuo, of course, gives like a 50% damage boost, as well as being a really good sub DPS on his own. And grouping, which grouping is really good for Ganyu. So I feel like this would be a really strong team with Bennett or Zhongling. Zhongling would have better pyro application, but Bennett, of course, has the raw attack boost. Anyway, yeah, I came here because I want to quickly just get my character's bursts up. Oh.
Gotcha. Take it easy.
Wind strike.
Surprise! Zip on up!
Great. I love the music here. I kind of wish this area is more important. It's probably some of the best location music in the game. Right, so I think I'm going to go on to the other game, which I wanted to stream today. In a couple of minutes, just going to check on some stuff for uni real quick.